All right, welcome to Casual Wednesdays for May 14th. This is the show where we just talk about what we want on Fish Tuxedo. I am Jonathan Downin, and that is, you are...
I am Mike Firer for Fish Tuxedo as well.
We have learned to introduce ourselves, and we're going to jump right into things this week. So what you been playing, man? Got anything good?
Yeah. So I was playing the Old Republic again.
Okay.
Yeah, I played some of that. I played something. Okay, I played Grand Theft Auto 5 this week, right?
Oh yeah.
And I tweeted about this earlier this week, but fuck that game.
Really?
Fuck that game.
It.
I've been playing online.
Okay.
Fuck Grand Theft Auto Online. Grand Theft Auto 5, I beat that game a long time ago. It's very good. I really like that. The Grand Theft Auto 5, the online component, is a piece of hot fucking street trash, garbage shit.
Oh man. Why? Yeah. What's the problem? Technical problems or just game problems?
You know, it should be fun. Like when you're having fun, you're having fun. You know what I mean? Like it's Grand Theft Auto playing with a bunch of dumb people that you probably don't know unless you're playing with your friends. But I lost my microphone for the Xbox, so I can't talk. So I'm like, whatever. I'll just play with random people. And I'm playing. It is the least intuitive menu system that has ever existed in an online game.
But you're in the real world, man. You got to call your friends.
Use
your cell phone.
I have never just like in real life been relegated to just a panel on the wall of just like 17 options and like, why does it ask me what fucking radio station I want to listen to while I do this race or shoot people?
Right.
Like, if I'm doing a deathmatch, I can't even fucking listen to the radio. Like, it is so stupid. It is so stupid. Why is that option even there? Like, I'll put it off every time, off, and then I start up a new one, and it's like, did you want to listen to Fly Low? Like, no, I did not. Like, I don't want to listen to music at all. I just want to shut that shit off. It's off.
Sure.
Man, it is such bullshit. And then, like, as soon as you're done, like, let's say, man, I'm ranting right now, but
yeah, love
as soon as you all right, cool. I would love to do another mission, you know. But no, fuck you. You can't. Fuck you. You have to. You can pick from either skydiving, because everybody loves to skydive, and you know, let's do Top Fun again, where people chase you around with jets, and that's fun. Don't get me wrong. But I want to do like these objective-based things, and they don't happen. And you play with all these people, and it takes like 4 minutes between each match. It's such bullshit. It is the least intuitive, most slow-moving thing ever. Anyway, that's how I feel about it. It's so poorly implemented.
Yeah, I never got into the online stuff on that game. Like, I have been watching. Here it comes again. Another mention for Vintage Beef. But he's doing. He does a series where he's been doing some online stuff on that game, and it looks like fun as hell. But yeah, I can see how a lot of that stuff would be really, really sort of irksome with the way that stuff's set up.
You know, the open world stuff, like when you're playing with if you just have like 5 friends or you know whatever, and you're just playing around in the open world and dicking around, shooting each other, punching each other in the face. Like me and my friends just like ran around and punched each other in the face for like a half hour. Because the animations are hilarious. Because that that
behind the back like that's
it's
the
so
best,
good.
Man.
And you just knock them out, and they just hit the ground like a sack of fucking potatoes. It's great. It is. The open world stuff is fun, but it's just if you want to do any of the team deathmatch or racing and stuff like that, you just have to wait through these slow, annoying menus. It's like imagine like a lot of MMOs aren't really MMOs; they're just lobby-based, first-person deathmatch games. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like basically every Korean first-person shooter MMO is just a lobby. And then that takes you to a match. It may as well be the Call of Duty multiplayer for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like all that kind of stuff. All those types of MMOs where you just wait in lobbies. That is basically Grand Theft Auto, except in between lobbies, you can run around and punch somebody in the head. And like that part is fun, and like the deathmatch can be fun, even though I think like Grand Theft Auto is a horrible competitive game. But the racing is fun and stuff like that. But man, just that lobby is just horrible. I don't know. Anyway, I've said enough about that. Sorry.
I'm still hoping, like The Last of Us, I hope that comes to next-gen consoles. I would play that game more. I would play that game again. I would buy it again on next-gen stuff. So Hopefully it does come. And is that it, man? That's all you've been playing?
Yeah,
Grand
yeah,
Theft
that's
Auto 5?
I've been playing Grand Theft Auto 5 and the Old Republic. That's about it. My PC has been overheating because it's been so warm.
Yeah.
So I haven't been able to play too many games on the computer.
Right.
And I need to install some more fans because
right.
It gets hot in this room and then it just overheats my computer and it just hit me like a ton of bricks.
Yeah, summer's here, man. Well, I'm glad you had a rant because I got nothing, man. I haven't played anything. I haven't played a single game since last week.
Not even an iOS game.
Not even, man. Not even. Like, I need that Watch Dogs. I need it to come out so I can be. Good. So I don't feel guilty anymore about being a fake gamer, you know. So, but let's jump into the real news because we are right on the cusp of it. Actually, when we're recording this today, the news hit. Microsoft is unbundling Kinect from the Xbox One. Yeah. So this is really crazy because this is when they announced the console, everyone was up in arms that they're gonna include this thing that's gonna make the price of the system on a whole higher than the competition, and it's been this whole speculative thing since launch, since the Xbox One has not been quite doing as well as the PS4 sales wise, and that it has $100 up on the PS4, that they should just unbundle it, and it's actually happening. I think to everyone's surprise, it's like the DRM stuff. They've been real quick to turn around on this stuff, which is good in a way, but it's also kind of super disconcerting in a different way because they'll just change any tactic on a dime, it seems like. Yeah. So now Kinect is out of the box as of June 9th. You can pre-order now, and it's $100 cheaper for the system.
Here's my thoughts, right? Yeah. I think, first of all, that this means the Kinect is done. All right, I'm just going to put this out here. Right. And I don't say that kind of thing lightly. I think that the only reason that the Kinect had a fighting chance this generation as a peripheral that somebody would want to use is because they didn't have a choice other than to have it attached to the console because you bought it. You know what I mean? Right. People aren't going to run out and buy these things standalone. Obviously, there's a reason why they're unbundling the Kinect because a lot of people don't want it. They don't want to pay the premium for it. And I thought, I genuinely thought that this could be good for the Kinect, that they were forcing it on people. You know what I mean? Okay, it's not a good thing for consumers that they have to pay extra, but it's a good thing for the console itself because this is something that Microsoft really believes in. They really want this in your house, so they're going to make you buy it, and they were unwavering about it, for a long time. But the fact that they were so uncommitted to it in respect to gaming, they did virtually no support up until Kinect Sports Rivals 2 or whatever. I don't know.
Which just came out, yeah.
Yeah, it just came out, and this console has been out since November.
Yeah, it's been about 6 months. They're dropping the biggest feature of the system that they touted running up to its release and everything as its differentiator. They're dropping it 6 months in.
Yeah, and I think it just goes to show you that this was not made to be a gaming peripheral. It was made to just be you scream at your TV and say Xbox all day. You know what I mean? How many times can you say fucking Xbox on your couch because now when you leave the house you just want to say Xbox all day?
Right.
You know what I mean? Let's see how many times we can get people to say Xbox, make it a buzzword. And that's what the Kinect was. And this is a lot of people say the Wii U is fucked, which it sold less than 7 million copies in 2 years. Consoles in 2 years.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked. Unfortunately, I really like the Wii U,
right.
But you can't say that they need to drop their the tablet controller, and people make that analog a lot with the Kinect.
Yeah, they do.
Nobody wanted the Kinect. They don't want to pay an extra $100 for it. Nobody wants this Wii U tablet controller, so we got to drop. The difference is that the Wii U tablet controller is an integral piece of that console. The games are centered around it, even if it's just let's put a fucking horn button on here so you can beep in Mario Kart. It is still there are plenty of games on the console that take advantage of that dumb controller, whereas Kinect there are none. There's none. Yell into the TV.
It's all UI stuff, and I don't have an Xbox One, and I have never used an Xbox One, but a lot of the chatter I see on Twitter about just the UI stuff is that it's not great to navigate using a controller alone.
Yeah,
so
that's what I've
like
heard too.
it seems like they're gonna have a bit of a problem there too. So it's a really weird situation overall. Like, as a guy who cares about gaming and traditional gaming, and also caveat here. Disclaimer, I have never once played a Kinect game. I have
Okay.
never even tried that thing, not even on the original Xbox 360 iteration. Like, I've never used one. So maybe I'd love it, and I just don't know. But I'm fine with that not being a thing if it means the box is cheaper because I want to buy one,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I don't need to connect. So,
No,
I mean,
I definitely agree with that.
ultimately it's a good move, but like it's just a real bummer the way it was handled because like it now like Microsoft and more it's just like, what are you guys doing? Do you
They
guys
seem
have a vision
really
for this thing?
unconfident.
Yeah.
You know, they seem like they don't have a vision. Like
Yeah.
they had a vision, and they like the consumers been slowly chipping away at exactly what they thought the Xbox One was supposed to be.
Right.
You know, it's things are not panning out the way they wanted it to. Like every major feature of this fucking box has been stripped. Like, you know, and it's I don't know, but here's the thing is I think now with the $100 price drop, it might have a fighting chance. Like if they bundled,
Right.
if they like, let's put it this way: if they kept the Xbox One, you know, at like $399.99, and then said, "Fuck it, here, take a copy of Titanfall," you know what I mean? They
Yeah.
just stuffed Titanfall in the box, or even like if they put Forza in the box, because you know, whatever, who cares? Put Forza in there. I'll bet you that would sell boxes. Like now it is this. I mean, because it did, right? It was around that price, or was it 450? Or it was 450.
There were some random promotions going on, making it pretty cheap at some
So it
point.
was 450 with Titanfall and a Kinect. Still didn't outsell the PlayStation 4
Right.
that month. But the point is that if they made it $400, they stuffed a downloadable code for Titanfall in there, and then sold it that way, they might have a fighting chance because they're slacking. They're lagging behind.
Yeah, it's a weird situation, but E3 is coming up, and that they're getting these announcements out of the way up front kind of gives me some confidence in them that they'll have some bigger announcements at E3.
Yeah.
Also, these bundles will be available June 9th, but you can pre-order them now, which is really weird timing because it makes it seem like who's going to buy the Kinect bundles at this point, but
Yeah.
they have to have tons of those still on shelves. But anyway, in June, other things are happening for Xbox. The terms of Xbox Live Gold are changing. They're unbundling video services from Xbox Live Gold, so your stuff like Hulu and Netflix will be available for Silver members as well. You won't have to be an Xbox Live Gold member to use those services on the Xbox One. That's a good thing, something that should have happened a long time ago. And along with that, the Gaming with Gold or Games with Gold initiative that is like the PS Plus Instant Gaming Collection thing, where if you're a Gold member, you get free games. They're kind of boosting that a bit. First games coming to Xbox One are happening in June. They're pretty shitty. But they will be there. Halo, the Spartan Assault, which by almost all accounts is
Ooh.
pretty terrible,
Yeah.
and Max Curse of Brotherhood, which I've actually heard good things about.
I've heard good things about that too.
It's still a
but,
really
you know.
small game. Definitely
Yeah.
not a big release there. And one of the things that's happening with Gold starting in June is I guess they're going to be giving some pretty deep discounts on stuff like Forza 5 for Gold members. So
Now
again,
it only
like-
costs you $40 to buy
Right.
Lamborghini.
Right. I mean, if it's like $20 or something, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
The changes to the Gold service are good. That stuff seems like they're going in the right direction, though. So
Yeah, I
I
mean,
don't know, man.
that's that. Whatever, you know, it's fine. And you know, I think that E3 this year is going to be big. Obviously, you know, the
Yeah.
E3 after consoles come out is like it's always big. Like I remember, I remember the fucking Gears of War announcement trailer. Like
Yeah.
I can't. Was that wasn't the year the Xbox came out, was it?
I think it was probably the following year.
Yeah, and that was so amazing. That was like a fucking. That was ridiculous. You know, that was insane seeing that for the first time.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that there are some real watershed moments like that this year.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't know. I'm a little skeptical about whether or not that's going to happen. I'm kind of excited to see what Nintendo does, though. But I don't know. Basically, I think that Microsoft has to come out swinging. Oh shit! I just smacked the button. They have to come out swinging this year, man. They have to. Yeah. They have to come out and say like, we got games. We got a lot of games, and they're games you care about. Because if they don't do that, then Sony's going to continue to outpace them. Because Sony, honestly, their lineup is just as bad as Microsoft's. You know what I mean?
For sure. As far as known quantities of stuff they're going to be talking about, they don't have much.
It's just that PlayStation has the mind share right now, man. And you know what? The quicker, like. If there is one lesson to be learned from South Park, it is watch that trilogy of episodes of Game of Thrones when they're making fun of Game of Thrones with the console wars. And that is, whoever gets the mind share first and gets people to buy it first forces everybody else to buy that console because their friends have it. You know what I mean? If all my friends have PlayStation 4s and I kind of want to get an Xbox One, I'm probably going to go with the PlayStation 4 anyway because how am I going to play with my friends on this dumb Xbox? Yeah. So, it's whoever wins that war wins the war. You know what I mean? It really is just. So I don't know. They have to really get out in front of people, say like, hey, look at our new dumb Halo game. Look at all these fun games that people can play. And then maybe they can pull it out. Maybe they can pull this whole thing together.
Yeah, man. Halo 4 was really good. I'll be excited to see Halo 5. What Halo 5 is for sure. But anyway, that's it, man. We're trying to make these a little quicker, so we got to get out of here. Your feature about the 5 things about that can save Nintendo just went up this week. Definitely check that out if you haven't. I think that's the best thing we've put out so far, if I may say so.
Oh, you're so sweet. You're so sweet, John.
Everybody should go check that out for sure.
It's all right. It's pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too, man. So that's it from us this week. We'll see you right here, same place, same time next week. Casual Wednesdays. See ya.
FishTuxedo.com, go.